This craft is for Holiday Open House, and it is the stocking cap ornament. You should have a bag that everything is inside, that's this size. It's got some tissue paper, it's got a little bit of a paper towel roll, and then it has 2 different color yarn. And you're gonna make little hats like this that you can hang from the Christmas tree. So you kind of have the colors that you have, but if you have more yarn at home, then you can always make more of these because it's pretty easy to use paper towel rolls. And you can use Kleenex instead of tissue paper if you needed to. So the first thing to do is to decide what kind of pattern you want. So we gave you 2 colors, and there's quite a bit of both. So you could make a hat that's all one color if you want, but there's enough there that you could even do 2 hats, 1 each color, if you wanted to also. So like on here, I did 4 pieces of the light blue and then 1 of the dark blue. And here I did even. I did 4 of the red and then 4 of the dark red and made a pattern that way. So you can kind of decide. Now this one can be a little tricky for the little guys. So if you have a hard time with this part, have mom or dad help you. But once you get going, then you'll be able to figure it out. So I'm going to show you because it's much easier to see than to read on the directions on how to do this. So you're going to take a piece of your yarn and you're going to fold it in half. And then you're going to take the loop side and it's going to go through your paper towel roll. And then you're going to pull the ends up through that loop. And then you're just going to pull it tight. And that will get it to stay on your paper towel roll. I'm going to do another one to show you. And actually I want it to be down this way. There we go. And let's say I'm going to do one like this. So fold it in half, put the loop up through the roll, and then bring the ends through like this. And tighten it. And then you can kind of decide how close together you want these to be. You can move them around after you get a bunch on there too. And you can see how they're starting to just stay on there. I don't have to tie a knot and I don't have to glue anything. Just make a loop, put it through the paper towel roll, and bring the pieces of yarn up through it. And you're going to do this over and over and over again. It's going to take quite a bit to cover this. So you really want to make sure that you cover the whole thing so that you can't see the paper towel roll anymore. So you can see how many I have in there. It's quite a bit. So go ahead and do that step. Make a pattern if you want, and then I'll show you how to do the rest. Okay, so you can see I've kind of got mine almost done, and you want to kind of make sure you're really squishing them together. So I need to put 1 more purple in to finish my pattern. So you can kind of scoot it around so that you have room to fit your pattern in. And I'm going to have just enough space to get another purple one in. And I'm going to put that one on. And pull that one tight. So now I did 3 and 3 and 3 all the way around. So now you have something that kind of looks like this. And the next thing you're going to do, make sure they're all kind of poking through the same way. You're going to take them and gotta kind of shape your hat a little bit now. So you can leave it like this and tie it up here at the top if you want. But I kind of like to have this little rim right here. So what I do is I take all of these and I push them through. Kind of flatten them on the other side. So it sticks out like this now. So now you're going to take whatever color you want, take another piece of yarn. And this part, if you don't know how to tie a knot, you'll need to get some help with. Actually, I like to do it this way too. Is to first tie a piece of yarn to that piece of yarn. So I'll show you this in just a minute. I just do a loop around my finger and then push them through. This will be my hanger for the Christmas tree. Now I have that other piece of yarn right inside of that one. And now I'm going to take that and I'm going to tie it around here. So just do crossover and then pull it tight and do another little knot, another crossover there. So now you can kind of scooch that up however high you want it to be. And I also have a hanger. So now you have a piece of tissue paper. You got quite a few pieces in there. Take them and separate them all out. And you're going to kind of crinkle them up. And those are going to go right inside our hat. And that's going to help to give it some shape. You can decide how many you want in there. I gave you 4 pieces, and that's about what you need. And just kind of tuck them up under there. And the next thing is to decide, first of all, I'm going to use some scissors. I'm going to cut these guys. Is to decide what you want your poof to look like. So you can kind of shape it. And this is kind of the fun part. Just take your scissors and any that are kind of long and sticking up, go ahead and just trim those. And it's a good idea to do this over a table or a garbage so that these don't go all over the floor. And you can have it as tall as you want. Whatever you like. And now you have a little hat that you can hang up on your tree.